Salute, salute. Just nocturnal thoughts, man. Real quick video that I'm gonna get out y'all way. Cause people be asking me, you should quit your channel, Teofimo Lopez. You said he was gonna lose against Josh Taylor. Or what you gonna do with your channel if Errol Spence was to lose against Terrence Bud Crawford? What your whole YouTube channel is gonna be over. Well, I guess we can't never talk about Marvin Hagler. We can't talk about Marvelous Marvin Hagler because, he lost to Sugar Ray Leonard. We can't talk about Roy Jones Jr. because Roy Jones, he lost to Antonio Tarver. We can't talk about the hitman Herms. Man, he got beat by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. We can't talk about Trinidad. Why we talk about Trinidad? And he got beat by Bernard Hopkins, the executioner. Yeah, we can't talk about Manny Pacquiao no more. Manny Pacquiao, man, he got beat. Juan Manuel Marquez, he got beat by Floyd Money Mayweather. Can't talk about De La Hoya in his great fights. We seen De La Hoya get beat by Mayweather. We can't talk about Sonny Liston. How you gonna talk about Sonny Liston in boxing? That man got beat. He got beat by Muhammad Ali. You can't talk about Prince Nassim. He ain't undefeated. Prince Nassim got beat by Barrera. Got embarrassed by Barrera. Can't talk about that dude. Who is this dude? Mike Tyson? Iron Mike Tyson? He ain't iron. Iron don't break. He got broke. He got broke by Buster Douglas. Can't talk about Mike Tyson no more. He got beat by Buster Douglas. We definitely can't talk about this motherfucker. Joe Frazier. We gonna talk about Joe Frazier after Muhammad Ali, beat him down. We gonna talk about Roberto Duran. Come on, really? No Mas, Roberto Duran. We gonna talk about Arturo Gatti. We gonna talk about Arturo Gatti after he got beat the way he got beat against Floyd Money Mayweather. Or you wanna talk about Miguel Cotto? You wanna talk about Miguel Cotto? How he got beat by Manny Pacquiao. How he got beat by Floyd Money Mayweather. We're gonna talk about Lennox Lewis. We gotta talk about Lennox Lewis getting beat by Hasim Rahman. We'll talk about Holyfield. We can't talk about Holyfield no more. Shit. He got beat by Riddick Bowe. Only person on this list we can talk about. We can't talk about George Foreman. He got beat by Ali. Can't talk about Sweet Pea. Can't talk about Joe Frazier. You know what I'm saying? Can't talk about Carlos Monzon. Can't talk about Sugar Ray. Can't talk about Sugar Ray. The only person on here that we can talk about, who's the greatest fighter who was never defeated, the only person we can talk about is Rocky Marciano and Floyd Mayweather. Everybody else, all these great fighters over the years of boxing, we can't talk about these great fighters no more. We can't talk about them because they lost one fight. We can't talk about Sugar Shane Mosley. He lost the fight. We can't talk about Jack Johnson. He lost the fight. What are you talking about? He took a loss. Sonny Liston took a loss. We can't talk about him no more. Do you think Ryan Garcia taking a loss when Devin Haney takes a loss, when Gervonta Tank Davis takes a loss, when Terrence Bud Crawford takes a loss? We still gonna talk about these dudes. I'm still gonna talk about these dudes. What they stood for, what they fought for, how they lived their life, how they trained, how they fought, how they lived, how they survived, how they became great. The greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. You can't talk about Muhammad Ali because he got some L's on this. How many times he lost? He lost to Chuck Webner. Who the fuck is Chuck Webner? I don't know, but he beat Muhammad Ali. So we can't talk about Muhammad Ali. Y'all crazy as fuck. I'm gonna talk about whoever the fuck I want to talk about when it comes to this boxing thing. And if it's a fighter I like and I want him to be successful in his life, I'm gonna give him all the credit in the world. If he fucking up, I'm gonna kick him in his ass and tell him to get your shit together. If he feeling himself when he went in and he drinking his own Kool-Aid, think he can't be beat, I'm gonna kick him in his ass and say, boy, you need to stay strong, stay prepared, because there's somebody behind you that's hungry that's gonna come and take your shit, snatch your damn crown right off your fucking head. Tell him. Tell him, Marvelous Margaret Hagler. War. Tell him, Roberto Duran. Tell him, Holyfield, the real deal. Tell him, George. Ain't playing with these boys, man. Tell him, Bernard Hopkins. Tell him. You know what I'm saying? You better let him know. One fight, one monkey don't stop no show. Tell him. Make him understand that one fight, that don't make you or break you. It don't make or break me. Every single fight, that's just another piece of the puzzle when you're trying to put together a legacy. One brick at a time, one punch at a time, one fight at a time. And all I can do and all we can do is salute it and salute it and salute it and celebrate it and be inspired. You dig? I appreciate y'all time. This is Nocturnal Thoughts. Salute, salute, salute.